Welcome back! In this lesson we will create some shading parts so that the logo will look more natural and appealing. Now first let's fill color on outline paths to see how it will look. Let's fill the white color inside of the design. I think that is looking great. I am checking if anything is missing. I think that is perfect. We will create a nose area at the end. But the main part of this lesson is to create a shading design. That is without outline look. So let's make it outline mode and start working on shading paths. We will create a path from above side. I will create a path from the center of it so that later we can duplicate it on the left side. Shading design will be similar to outside outline, but not exactly on the same alignment. I will keep it almost center of blank space, so that it will not overlook. So keep it on a different angle. And try to keep the same curve as an outside outline. The main part is the outside area and shading will depend on the outside outline. Try to create shading and other elements according to the main outside outline. I am not creating two big shading outlines, just keeping them small so that they will look proper. You can see I am just following the blank space of the outside curve to create a shading path. If any path goes wrong, we can easily undo it by pressing Ctrl or Command key plus Z key. Here is the last path curve and then we will close that path. Now we will create the path in the same direction. I will create a path by finding a blank space on the curve path. I will create a little curve path here. That is a blank space to create a new path. Here is an eye part. I will keep it a little bit above the side. So you can see it is a very simple and easy way to create shading paths. Here I will create the last curve path and then I will close that path. And that's it. We are done for the shading part. Now we need to duplicate that shading path on the left hand side so that the design will be complete. I have shown a guideline and following that guideline I will duplicate it. I have selected Reflect tool by pressing O key and pressing Alt or Option key and left click on the guideline and click OK. You can see that shading is perfectly reflected on the left side. Now we need to create shading on the head of the bear. I will start from a little bit downside. I will follow the reference image shading but not exactly the same alignment. So try to keep shading simple and few. Don't make it so complex, otherwise the design will not look proper or professional. Here I will create the last path and then I will close that path. Here I will fix that curve. Also a little bit of that curve. I think that is perfect. Now I will reflect on the left side by pressing the O key to select Reflect Tool, and holding and pressing Alt or Option key and left click. Perfect. Now our design is almost completed. We have left some other parts of the design and we will do it in the next lesson. Try to complete the main body parts first and then do small parts. We have ear design left and nose hole area left. And lastly, eyes needed to create, and our design will be ready. So we will do remaining things in the next lesson.